When a woman reaches the age of 65, she enters a new chapter of power. It is not an ending, it is a revealing. The world may tell you that your time has passed, but in truth, your time has just changed shape. What you carry now is deeper than ambition, stronger than appearance. It is presence, patience, and peace. But the body and the mind still need cultivation, and every morning is your temple, your garden, your fresh page. When you wake, do not rush. The body has served you for decades. Honor it. Begin with breath. Not just the automatic breath, but conscious breath. Sit up slowly, close your eyes, and feel the inhale fill your lungs. Breathe in for 4 counts. Hold. Breathe out for 6. Do this 5 times. Let the breath calm the storm within. Let it tell your nervous system, I am safe. I am alive. I am ready. Before you even stand, place your palms together. Rub them until heat rises between them. Then place your hands gently over your eyes, then your heart, then your lower belly. These are the 3 centers of energy, your vision, your emotion, your vitality. Every morning, awaken them, speak to them, see clearly, feel deeply, live fully. Now rise, stand on the earth, barefoot if you can. Your body has known movement your whole life. Do not now allow it to stiffen. 10 minutes of gentle motion is your gift to every cell. Rotate the joints slowly, ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, wrists, neck. Loosen, flow. Imagine you are wringing out stiffness like water from cloth. Move your spine like a wave. Balance on one leg. Stretch toward the sky. Touch the ground. Do it with grace, not speed. This is not exercise. It is remembering. Then, drink water, not cold, lukewarm. Add lemon or ginger if you like. Say thank you before you drink. Your organs will respond. They are waiting for love, not neglect. They still serve you. Treat them like sacred instruments. Now write 1 line. Just one, a thought, a memory, a blessing, a lesson. Your words are seeds. Over time they will bloom in your spirit. A woman who writes each morning is a woman who witnesses her own life. Never let a day pass without leaving a trace of your wisdom behind. Before you begin the tasks of the day, stand still for 1 minute. Just one. Close your eyes again. Feel your feet rooted in the ground. Feel your breath rise and fall like an ocean tide. Feel your heart. Still beating, still open. Say this silently to yourself. I am still here. I am still learning. I still choose life. This is not a routine. It is a ritual. You are not just surviving. You are extending your life with awareness, 1 breath, 1 motion, 1 intention at a time. Age is not the enemy. Stagnation is. And every morning you choose again. Choose to move, choose to breathe, choose to live. Begin each morning with conscious breathing to center the mind and body. At the age of 65 and beyond, the body and mind respond differently than they once did. Waking up is no longer just the beginning of a new day. It is a moment of awareness, a gentle unfolding of the self. Breathing is often taken for granted. Yet it is the very first thing we do when we come into this world, and the last thing we do when we leave it. Between those 2 moments, the breath is a constant companion, silently shaping our inner world. But over time, stress, grief, physical tension, and aging can turn our breath shallow and unconscious. The habit of shallow breathing quietly signals the body to stay in a state of anxiety and urgency. This is why conscious breathing every morning is not only therapeutic, it is transformative. The moment you open your eyes, before reaching for your phone or stepping out of bed, bring your awareness to your breath. Not just noticing that you are breathing, but actually becoming part of the breath. Inhale deeply through the nose, slowly and fully, allowing the lungs to expand like a balloon. Hold for a moment, not to strain, but to honor the stillness between in and out. Then exhale gently, slowly, allowing every breath out to be longer than the breath in. This extended exhale sends a message to the brain that everything is calm, safe, and in control. Repeating this cycle even 5 times begins to shift the nervous system from a state of defense to a state of openness. It reduces cortisol, the stress hormone, and signals the heart to slow down. The muscles begin to relax. The fog of fatigue starts to lift. The breath is the remote control of your inner life, and when you hold it with intention, you begin to shape your entire day. As women grow older, the breath becomes more than a function. It becomes a spiritual anchor. It roots you in the now. It teaches patience. It brings you back when your thoughts wander to worries, regrets, or uncertainties. Each morning, this breathing practice becomes a form of gentle prayer. Not a request for something more, but a thank you for what already is. You are still here. You are still breathing. You are still able to connect with the rhythm of life within you, and that is sacred. By focusing on the breath, you are not only centering the mind, you are nourishing the body at a cellular level. Oxygen is the fuel of every organ. It supports the brain, strengthens the heart, and sharpens memory. A deep, slow breath fills your blood with the oxygen it needs to carry energy and clarity throughout the body. And when the breath becomes your morning medicine, it also becomes your lifelong ally. It doesn't require any tools, any schedule, any outside help. It is within you every day, waiting to be used wisely. When you begin each day with conscious breathing, you claim the first moment of the day for yourself. Not for worry, not for noise, not for obligation, but for presence, calm, and life.
Awaken your energy centers with mindful touch and intention. After the breath brings awareness into your body, the next step is to activate the centers within you that carry energy, memory, and emotion. These centers, your eyes, your heart, your belly, hold the essence of your life experience. They are not just physical parts of you. They are symbolic gateways to your clarity, your compassion, and your inner fire. As we age, energy flow can become blocked due to years of emotional weight, physical tension, or unprocessed memories. But with mindful touch, you begin to stir these areas with gentle intention, inviting circulation, warmth, and connection. Begin by placing your palms together. Rub them slowly, not fast, just enough to generate a soft heat. That warmth is not just physical, it carries your attention, your care, your life force. Then take those warm hands and gently place them over your eyes. Feel the tension in your forehead melt away. You are not just covering your eyes, you are soothing the part of you that has seen joy, pain, and wonder. You are saying, "See clearly." You are calling back the clarity that comes not from youth, but from experience. Then slowly bring your hands down to rest over your heart. Notice the rhythm there, the quiet but steady beat that has been with you every moment of your life. You are not just touching skin. You are touching the place that has loved, that has broken, that has healed. You are saying, "Feel deeply." You are reminding your heart that it is still alive, still open, still capable of warmth and gratitude. Now move your hands down to your lower belly. This is your center of strength, balance, and vitality. It is where life once began within you. It is also where your energy settles, where grounding begins. Placing your hands there tells your body, "Live fully." You are stirring the roots of your energy. This area responds deeply to attention, especially in older age, when digestion slows and lower back pain becomes common. A gentle touch, paired with breath, sends healing waves through this core. You may even feel a soft tingling as the energy begins to awaken. This daily practice may seem simple, but its effects are profound. It's not about magic, it's about presence. Most people rush through life without ever truly touching themselves with kindness. This is not about vanity or even physical health alone. It's about honoring your own life with your own hands. It's about telling your body, "I see you, I care for you, I remember all you've done for me. And now I awaken you again." Doing this every morning becomes a ritual of remembrance. You remember your power. You remember your softness. You remember that even at 65 and beyond, you are not a fading light. You are a rising flame, steady and conscious. And through mindful touch, you turn that flame brighter. warming every part of you from the inside out. Engage in gentle movement to honor and maintain physical vitality. As the years pass, the body begins to carry the stories of time, in the joints, in the spine, in the way we walk, sit, or rise from a chair. At 65 and beyond, the body is no longer seeking intensity, but integrity. The purpose of movement shifts from performance to preservation. It is not about how far you can stretch or how long you can endure, but how present you are in the motion itself. Each movement becomes a conversation with your body, a dialogue rooted in gratitude and attentiveness. Start with something simple. Stand tall, feet grounded on the earth, arms relaxed. Slowly rotate your ankles one at a time. These small joints support your entire weight and connect you to balance. Then move up to the knees, soft circles or light bending. The knees often carry the burdens of the past, both physical and emotional. Moving them gently sends a signal. We are still moving forward with care. Your hips hold energy, history, and flexibility. Open them slowly, rock side to side, stretch forward and back. Let them breathe again, continue upward to the shoulders. Roll them back and forth. The shoulders carry tension, responsibility, memories of holding others up. Loosen them. Let the weight drop away. Move your neck in slow circles, not to push, but to free. Many women hold emotion in the neck and jaw. Let that go. Breathe into it. Your spine is the central pillar of your being. It deserves to be woken with kindness. Stand tall and imagine your spine growing longer with every breath. Bend forward slightly. Stretch upward like you are reaching for the morning sun. Twist gently from side to side, awakening flexibility, releasing old stiffness. Balance on one foot, even if only for a few seconds, and then switch. This trains your mind as well as your muscles. With age, balance becomes more important than strength. It keeps you steady in both body and spirit. Use the wall or chair if needed. Support is wisdom, not weakness. Stretch your arms overhead, breathe in, and then fold forward slowly, letting gravity help you. Roll back up vertebra by vertebra, like unfolding a scroll. These movements do not need to be perfect. They only need to be done with attention, and intention. Do this for 10 minutes each morning, not as a chore, but as a gift. A celebration of all your body still can do. This is not about staying young. It's about staying connected. The body responds to being seen, being cared for, being moved with love. And when you move daily, you remind every muscle and bone, you are not being discarded. You are still part of this journey, still useful, still beautiful, still needed. Movement is not only medicine, it is memory, renewal, and quiet celebration. With each slow, steady motion, you reclaim your place in the rhythm of life.
Drink warm water with gratitude to nourish your internal systems. After the breath has awakened your mind and movement has stirred your body, the next act of self-honoring is to hydrate, not in a rushed or routine way, but with awareness. At 65 and beyond, the internal systems of the body require more care, more attention, and more gentleness. Digestion begins to slow, metabolism adjusts, and organs that have served you for decades may now need more support. One of the simplest yet most powerful ways to assist the body in its daily work is by drinking a glass of warm water each morning, slowly, with intention. Warm water helps the body in ways that cold water cannot. It gently wakes the stomach without shocking it. It signals the digestive system to begin its day with ease. It supports the kidneys, flushes toxins from the liver, and stimulates bowel movement. For a body that has weathered years of consumption, stress, and perhaps medication, this simple act can bring remarkable benefits. It is like rinsing the inside of your being, starting the day clean and receptive. Adding lemon can bring in vitamin C and support immunity. Adding ginger can warm the digestive fire, ease inflammation, and bring comfort to joints and tissues. These are not new ideas. They are old, wise practices passed down through time, proven not by trend but by experience. But beyond the physical, there is something sacred in how you approach this act. Before lifting the glass to your lips, pause. Look at the water. Feel its warmth in your hands. Say thank you, silently or aloud. Thank you to the water. Thank you to the body. Thank you to life. This may sound simple, even unnecessary, but gratitude has a profound effect on how the body receives what it is given. When you thank the water, you shift your mindset from passive consumption to mindful nourishment. The body, ever listening, responds with calm and openness. This quiet ceremony, done each morning, becomes a moment of peace between you and yourself. As women age, many are told to take supplements, follow strict diets, or adopt complicated regimens. But what is often overlooked is that healing often begins with the most natural, most basics of things: water, warmth, and awareness. A glass of warm water becomes more than hydration. It becomes a symbol of your relationship with your body. Not demanding from it, but giving to it. Not rushing it, but respecting it. Not seeing it as broken, but as sacred. You are not just drinking for hydration. You are drinking to remind every cell in your body that it is still cared for, that you are still listening, that you still wish to live with clarity and lightness. This act takes only minutes, but its impact ripples through the rest of the day. Your body remembers the way you start your morning. Begin it gently, begin it warmly. Begin it with gratitude in your hands and calm in your heart. Write one meaningful line daily to preserve and reflect your wisdom. As the years pass, the voice within grows quieter, not because it weakens, but because it becomes more refined. At 65 and beyond, you are no longer gathering knowledge like you once did. You are now shaping it into wisdom. Life has carved deep rivers through your memories, your choices, your joys, and your losses. And yet, without reflection, even the richest experiences can fade into silence. Writing one line each morning is not about becoming a poet or author. It's about honoring the life that continues to unfold inside you each morning. After your body is gently awakened and your spirit nourished, take a moment to sit quietly with a notebook or slip of paper. Let the environment be still, no distractions, no noise. Pick up your pen, and instead of trying to document your entire day or express everything perfectly, write one simple line. It could be a thought that lingers in your mind, a lesson from yesterday, a wish for today, a memory that rises without reason. It might sound like, I am softer now, but not weaker. Or I miss her, and I still smile when I do. Or even today I will walk slowly and notice the sky. The beauty lies not in the complexity of the sentence, but in its sincerity. One true line each day becomes a mirror for the soul. This practice is more than journaling. It is the deliberate act of witnessing your inner world. As women grow older, they are often overlooked or expected to remain quiet. But your voice still matters, maybe even more now than ever before. Writing gives that voice a place to land. It doesn't need to be shared. It doesn't need to be read by anyone else. It only needs to be written so that your truth has space to breathe. Over time, these one-line reflections become a map of your inner journey. When you read them back after weeks or months, you may notice patterns. You may see how your thinking has softened, how your gratitude has deepened, how your pain has lessened. You may rediscover forgotten joys or find healing in words you didn't realize you needed. The act of writing also brings calm to the nervous system. It engages your focus, slows your thoughts, and draws you into the present moment. It strengthens your memory and sharpens your awareness. It gives shape to emotions that otherwise linger unspoken. And most of all, it tells your mind and heart, you still have something to say. That line, written in the quiet of morning, becomes your daily offering. A small ritual of self-respect, a moment of pause in a world that often rushes past. So keep a pen nearby, keep a small book or paper where you drink your morning tea, and every day write something, anything, one sentence from your soul. Over time, you will realize you've written a story, not about events or years, but about your essence. And that story deserves to be told. One quiet line at a time. Stand in stillness and reconnect with presence and affirm your will to live. After the breath, the touch, the movement, the nourishment, and the reflection, there remains one final sacred gesture to begin your day. Stillness. Not the stillness that comes from exhaustion or emptiness, but the kind that arises from awareness. At 65 and beyond, you have earned the right to slow down, not out of necessity but from understanding. Life has moved tasks for decades. You have done the tasks, cared for others, solved problems, endured seasons. Now, in this chapter of deeper presence, stillness becomes your power each morning. After you've given your body what it needs, pause before entering the responsibilities of the day. Stand with your feet flat on the ground, your arms by your sides or gently resting in front of you. Close your eyes, breathe naturally, feel the quiet around you. Notice the air on your skin, the light through your eyelids, the soft beat of your heart. You are not doing anything. You are simply being. This is not meditation. It is presence. It is the deep knowing that in this moment, nothing is required except your awareness. The world can wait. The lists can wait. In this space, you return to the center of your own life. Stillness is not emptiness. It is where clarity grows. In those 60 seconds, just 1 minute, you allow everything to settle, the breath, the heartbeat, the mind, the body, and in that settling, something ancient awakens, a sense of being connected to the earth below and the sky above. A reminder that you are part of something larger, something sacred. Your presence is not accidental. Your existence is not behind you. You are still here, and your presence still carries weight. The stillness tells you this without speaking. This pause each morning becomes a declaration, not in words but in energy. It says, I am still part of this day. I choose to enter it with calm. I choose to be awake, not just alive. The body listens, the spirit listens. Even if your life has become quieter or slower, the stillness gives it depth. You do not have to fill every moment with action to make it meaningful. Sometimes the most powerful moments come when you do nothing but exist fully in the now. For many women, the world teaches that worth is tied to doing, giving, producing. But in stillness, you realize that your worth has nothing to do with tasks. It is your presence alone that radiates wisdom, peace, and grounding. You do not need to explain yourself, prove yourself, or strive. You only need to be aware. This awareness strengthens your will to live, not just survive, but to live with richness, slowness, and reverence. 1 minute of stillness each morning becomes a return home, a grounding cord that steadies you for whatever the day bring, and that steadiness more than anything is what keeps you truly alive, not keeps you truly alive.